Welcome to the Brunswick Group Therapy Podcast with Lucas and Kimberlee.
Yep. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Me.
It's time to lay down episode number 9.
Here we go.
Well, first we got to celebrate. We hit 25,000 members this week in Brunswick.
Come on.
You know you're from Brunswick if. The group was started in 2012. It took 8 years, all the way to 2020 to get to 10,000. But it only took, 3.5 years to get us to 25,000.
Right.
So we picked up 15,000 people.
Here we go.
In the last 3 years. So if we keep at that pace, by the summer of 2026, we'll have 67,500.
I'm going for 75. 75.
Yeah.
Not 60. Let's go for 75.
And the statistic says it's 80% Brunswick, given that some people don't say where they're from.
But those that do, we're at 80%, huh?
Yeah, that's
Not
pretty
bad.
good. Yeah, and some people move away, but they still have a love for Brunswick, and that's all right. I know I moved away for a minute. And then,
You did.
yeah,
Then you came back.
of course. Got to come back.
Smart man.
Got some posts this week. What do we got?
Oh, we got a couple of them, huh?
Yeah.
So first of all, we would like to invite everybody to help celebrate. One of our residents is celebrating the big 100.
Mm-hmm.
And so Army veteran, World War II Army veteran, turns 100 years old today. Oh my goodness, July 21st. And he still lives on his own. That's amazing.
Amazing.
That is remarkable. So we're going to show you the address you can send it to. I think where they just to the police department. Drop off your cards to the police department. There's no address. Yeah. You know where the police department is, right?
Yeah, I've stopped by there a couple times.
Yeah. Assisted or unassisted? Anyway, so drop a birthday card off to the police department, and his name is Mr. Taylor. Address them to Mr. Taylor.
Oh, there is a name.
Yeah. So drop those off.
Well, if you're listening, Mr. Taylor, happy 100th birthday.
Absolutely. Gosh. I don't know. Do you want to live that long? That's 100 years.
Yeah.
My husband and I were just talking today about how we have another 10 before we can even dip into our annuity and Social Security.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh.
Yeah, it's going to be a while for me.
Yeah.
What else we got? We got our own group member, Carrie Sperenga, did a mural at the Medina County Fair, which is coming up. She started work on it. She does fantastic work. Look at that pig's plate.
Barbecue sauce and
Amazing.
Ribs and everything.
So,
Carrie, you're so talented.
Great job to her, and can't wait to see it in person when it's complete. It's definitely a month-long project.
Absolutely. That's a long thing to go. So we want to talk about this post that somebody suggested, that rather than buying Starbucks for the person behind you, call the local school and pay off a child's overdue lunch account.
What a great idea.
I think that's an amazing idea, and stay tuned because we might be able to make that happen very easily for people. So we're going to work with the school district and see if we can make that happen at all of the schools.
And an easier way to do that.
Yeah.
Awesome. Here's one. Brunswick, Ohio police got their cars washed by the Place for Teens and Scrub-a-Dub Detailing. They stopped by the police station, washed up the cars, and made a fun day of it.
Very cool. Great service project.
Yeah. Also, the City of Brunswick is accepting resumes for the position of full-time Director of Public Service. More information on that can be found on their website. This is the guy that's in charge of the roads, the snow plows, all the maintenance in town. Yeah.
You and I should apply for that as a joint position because we already hear about it when the plows don't come down the road.
Yeah, Paul Barnett, the current service director, is retiring. He was service director for the city of Akron, so he had a wealth of knowledge.
Yeah.
And he will be missed, despite some people's complaints about snowplows.
No, he did do a great job. He
really did. So
happy retirement to you, Paul.
I hope we find somebody that can take on that role before the snow falls.
Right.
Please.
That would be great.
Here's one. Does anyone know where Spirit Halloween near us will be this year, since the new shop opened where ours usually is?
I know.
Where was it before?
That I don't know. I didn't know that was going to be part of the quiz.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it was up in Laurel Square.
Oh, yeah.
It was up in Laurel Square. But this year is going to be at the old Save-A-Lot.
Okay, in Hickory Ridge Plaza on Pearl.
Yes. They don't have a new tenant yet, so Spirit of Halloween will be going in there temporarily.
I think I saw a banner for one up in Strongsville by Big Lots, too.
Really?
So, I think
They're going to put them that close?
Well, those things pop up like Dollar Generals. You just got to chop them away by Halloween end.
Right.
All right, what else we got here?
Oh my gosh, let me see. We have so much. Oh, this is we need to take credit for this one, right? Next weekend, Niners Diner is hosting the Junior Entrepreneur Fair. Niners jumped up and said, hey, that sounds like a great idea. We would like to host it. So they are full for the spots, but email them anyway, get it on a waiting list. And then also if we do something again, maybe right before the holidays, there's already talk about a bigger one yet. So
that really is awesome. So the tables are full, but obviously July 29th, everybody come out 10 a.m. to 1 p.m.
At
That's
Niners.
next weekend. Admission's free, and they're going to match all the profits made by the kids. So
how cool is that?
Whatever you spend, they're going to double down on that. And what a great thing to let these entrepreneurs know to keep going in life with the things that they enjoy.
Yeah.
Let's take a break and come back with some other upcoming events for the week. What can you expect from the You Know You're from Brunswick Gift Facebook group? It's your typical social media community group. People rave about the places and products they love. People leave restaurant reviews and seek out landscaper recommendations. People rant about other people. I'm not gonna lie, it can be a hot flippin' mess sometimes. But other times you're scrolling through and whatever, boom, you find some random heart-tugging post where you see the good inside Brunswick, Ohio residents. You see a community supporting and coming together to help someone in need, and you get proud of living in this community. Then you scroll some more and you find something so ridiculous it's time to log off the internet for the day. But, either way, you're coming back tomorrow for more. And we're back. Before we talk about the events coming up, let's talk about the drawing that we had, the contest during episode 8. We gave an opportunity for people to win a $50 Herman's gift card, courtesy of Precision Painting and Home Improvement. They have done both my bathrooms. They replaced my entry door, storm door, did some little gutter and roof repair for me, a few other projects. Highly recommend them.
Wow.
And the winner of that drawing was Teresa Bernhardt.
Yay!
Left a comment on our YouTube channel.
That was easy.
So we'll reach out to you if you are in our Facebook group. You know you're from Brunswick If. Otherwise...
or reach out to me.
Yeah. Oh, you know her.
No. I don't know her.
Yeah, just fine.
But I'm going to meet her.
Find us.
Yeah.
We'll get it to you.
Yeah.
So
Find one
congratulations,
of us.
Teresa Bernhardt.
You know where to get us.
Upcoming events. We got, early voting has started. You can cast your ballot now at the Medina County Board of Elections. That's behind Hobby Lobby in Medina. This is a special, I think it's a one issue.
It is.
Issue 1. So look into that before you cast your vote, either ahead of time or on Tuesday, August 8th.
All right. We have a lot of things going on this weekend.
Yeah.
A lot. So one of the things is going to be Stuff the Bus at Holy Trinity Lutheran Church, 1600 Pearl Road. And that's tomorrow from 11 to 2. And, police and fire. I just got a message from Fair Trade. They're going to come up and hand out candy to the kids. We're going to have a bounce house courtesy of Bounce House Near Me, and just a lot of activities going on. And come up, and if you are one of the first 50 people to bring up a donation, you get a free donut courtesy of Donut Land. And you also get entered into a raffle to win a $125 Scene 75 package. So we're excited to be bringing that directly to Holy Trinity. And if you need assistance, you can also call Holy Trinity, leave a message, and they'll get back to you and let you know about distribution and stuff like that. Everything does stay local, so please come up and see us tomorrow from 11 to 2.
Mm-hmm. Here's another one we talked about, Taste of Summer vendor show. We interviewed Taste of Summer last week's episode. Highly anticipated show with 45 plus vendors, fresh produce, music, food and beverage, and more. That's this Saturday, July 22nd from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. right across the street from Taste of Summer at Brunswick Eagles.
Yeah.
Free admission. And
you can also belly up to the bar, too.
Food and beverage.
Food and beverage. Beverages of all kind.
This one's fun, just outside of Brunswick. How many frogs do you think I could jump? If you line them up, will they stay still?
I was going to ask you, are you jumping over the frogs? Are they jumping over you? Or exactly what are we doing here?
It is the 62nd annual frog jump, and that is on July 23rd. That's Sunday. 10 a.m. the registration tent's open. Vendor booths there as well. And then at 11 o'clock, the frog jumping begins. In addition to that, they have beer and wine tents, food court. That includes chicken, ribs, pulled pork, burgers, sausage. This is the Valley City event of the year. Not to be missed. Kids Zone will be open from 11 to 5 as well, and entertainment at a pavilion from noon to 5. And then, of course, the trophies for the frog jump competition. But good times.
That's a great event.
For a small town. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, what else we got going on? Oh, my gosh, there's so much stuff. So Draft House Saloon is celebrating their anniversary. So
seventh year.
Happy anniversary, Draft House. Mm-hmm. They've got parties starting. They got music starting at what, 10 or 3 or something? I don't know.
3 o'clock 3. And then all the way to 7:30 with 2 different bands. And you can go for a cruise in the Euclid Beach rocket car.
Now that is cool.
From 3 to 5. That thing is really neat.
That is really neat. How they've kept that. Mike Jones' karaoke schedule is out. He is all over the place in Brunswick. So make sure you check him out. We have him listed on the You Know You're From Brunswick page, but also check him out, Mike Jones. He is, oh my gosh, let's see, geeked out. He's going to be at Manzo's. He's going to be at Herman's. Mm-hmm. He's got a lot of dates coming up, so make sure you check him out if you'd like to sing. And maybe you'll see Lucas and I up there with his wife, Erin, crooning a tune.
Family Outdoor Movie Night is coming up. This one is Friday, August 4th with the Goonies. Bring your lawn chairs and blankets. That's at Brunswick Rec in the back on that stage.
Yeah, and I also want to say I did talk to Taylor, and events like this take volunteers. So if we want to keep seeing community events, we really need to have some volunteers that want to make stuff like this happen. So if you can volunteer on August 4th, Friday, August 4th, please contact Taylor at the Rec Center. She is the director of Parks and Rec. Give her a call. Again, it's Taylor at the Rec Center, and let her know that you can volunteer on August 4th.
Medina County Fair is coming July 31st to August 6th, so I always look forward to that. And that's about it. That's about it.
Don't forget about the car shows.
Car show. Still
Hopefully, if it's not raining. It's been it's rained 3 Saturdays in a row.
Yeah.
So we'll hope to see the car show. And then next week, we're going to do something a little bit different. Mm-hmm. And we're going to look into some crime stories from the city of Brunswick, courtesy of Chrissy Rhodes. Mm-hmm. We're going to look back on some of the historic crime podcasts are kind of like a big thing right now. So we thought it would be fun to kind of just take a break from our usual stuff. And it'll be me and some crime podcasts.
And and I'll see you guys the following week when I come back.
Yeah, I'll be back then. So,
how are you doing? Brunswick, the Donut Land. The Donut Land is still closed. I had to go somewhere else and get an apple fritter.
No.
And it was not great.
Shame on you.
Well, I had to. They left me no choice.
We can make it, Brunswick. Hang in there. All right. I think that's it. Are we done?
That's it.
All right. Bye everybody.
As always, I want to thank you for checking out the Brunswick Group Therapy podcast and for supporting local Brunswick area businesses. If you enjoyed your time, please check us out online at brunswickgrouptherapy.com, where you can continue the conversation with a voice message that may be featured on future podcast episodes or posts. You can also follow us on our Brunswick Group Therapy social media pages on both YouTube and Facebook. If you own or manage an area business and would like to be featured in an upcoming Brunswick Group Therapy podcast, please reach out to Kimberlee or I through any of our social media pages. We are passionate about supporting local, and it's the reason for this podcast.
Thank you for joining us for another therapy session. A reminder that the views, thoughts, and opinions expressed on this program are solely those of the participants and do not represent any business, group, employer, or organization. The material and information presented here is for general information and entertainment purposes only.